My beloved child, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. You've been carrying a pain that cuts deeper than any physical wound. A pain that whispers lies in the quiet moments. A pain that makes you question your worth, your value, your very existence. It's the pain of feeling forgotten. I see you there, wondering if anyone notices when you're absent. Wondering if anyone would miss you if you disappeared. Wondering if your life makes any difference at all in this vast world of billions of people. You've been sitting in rooms full of people, yet feeling completely invisible. You've been posting on social media, waiting for responses that never come. You've been reaching out, only to feel like your voice echoes in an empty canyon. You've watched others get promoted while you remain overlooked. You've seen friends gather without inviting you. You've observed family members receive attention while you fade into the background. You've witnessed others' achievements, celebrated while your efforts go unnoticed. And in those moments, a voice whispers, you don't matter. You're forgettable. You're insignificant. You're invisible. But I need you to know something that will shatter every lie you've believed about your worth. Something that will heal the deepest wound of feeling forgotten. Something that will restore your understanding of just how precious you are. You aren't forgotten. You have never been forgotten. You cannot be forgotten. Not by me. Not for a moment. Not for a second. Not ever. Take a deep breath with me. Feel my presence surrounding you right now, because what I'm about to share with you is not just information, it's transformation. It's not just words, it's healing. It's not just truth, it's the truth that will set you free from the prison of feeling invisible. I see you when no one else does. I remember you when everyone else forgets. I notice you when you feel most overlooked. I celebrate you when no one else applauds. I value you when you feel most worthless. You are engraved on the palms of my hands. Your name is written in my book of life. Your face is always before me. Your voice is always in my ears. Your heart is always in my thoughts. Today, I'm going to show you just how unforgettable you are to me. Just how noticed you are in my kingdom. Just how significant you are in my eternal plan. Listen with your whole heart, because this message is going to change everything about how you see yourself. I see exactly where you are, and I understand the depth of pain that comes from feeling forgotten. I see you in the workplace, where your contributions go unrecognized. You pour your heart into projects that others take credit for. You work overtime while others leave early. You solve problems that others create. Yet when promotion time comes, when recognition is given, when appreciation is expressed, your name is never mentioned. You've become the invisible engine that keeps everything running while others receive the applause. I see you in your family, where you're the one who remembers everyone's birthday, who plans the gatherings, who keeps the peace, who sacrifices for everyone else's happiness. But when your birthday comes, it's forgotten. When you need support, no one is available. When you're hurting, no one asks how you're doing. You've become the family's caretaker, but no one takes care of you. I see you in your friendships, where you're always the one reaching out. You initiate the conversations. You make the plans. You check on others when they're struggling. But when you stop calling, the phone never rings. When you stop texting, The messages never come. When you need someone to listen, everyone is too busy. You've discovered that many of your friendships are one-sided, and you're the one doing all the giving. I see you in your marriage, where you feel like a stranger living with your spouse. You try to connect, but they're always distracted. You share your heart, but they don't really listen. You express your needs, but they're dismissed or ignored. You've become roommates instead of soulmates, and you feel forgotten even in your most intimate relationship. I see you in your church, where you serve faithfully, but remain invisible. You volunteer for everything, but no one knows your name. You give generously, but no one acknowledges your sacrifice. You attend regularly, but no one notices when you're absent. You've become part of the furniture, present but unnoticed, faithful but forgotten. I see you in your community, where you try to make a difference, but feel like a drop in the ocean. You volunteer for causes you care about, but your efforts seem insignificant. You try to help your neighbors, but they don't seem to appreciate it. You want to impact your world, but you feel like you're shouting into the wind. I see you in your old age, where the world has moved on without you. Your children are too busy with their own lives to visit. Your friends have passed away or moved to nursing homes. Your knowledge and wisdom are considered outdated. Your stories are seen as boring. You've become invisible to a world that worships youth and forgets the elderly. I see you in your sickness, where people initially show concern, but gradually forget. The cards stop coming. The visits become rare. The phone calls decrease. People move on with their healthy lives, while you remain stuck in your struggle. You've become a burden that others politely avoid, a reminder of mortality that makes people uncomfortable. I see you in your grief, where others expect you to move on and get over it. They think you should be done mourning by now. They're tired of your tears. They're uncomfortable with your pain. They want the old you back, the happy you, the fun you. But that person feels gone forever, and no one seems to understand that you're not just sad. You're fundamentally changed. I see you in your dreams that no one else believes in. You have visions that others call unrealistic. You have passions that others dismiss as hobbies. You have callings that others see as foolish. You've stopped sharing your dreams because you're tired of the blank stares, the polite smiles, the subtle discouragement. I see you in your struggles that others can't see, the depression that you hide behind a smile, the anxiety that you mask with busyness, the loneliness that you cover with social media posts, the pain that you carry in silence because you don't want to burden others or be seen as weak or attention-seeking. I see you in your past mistakes that define you in others' eyes. You've changed, you've grown, you've learned, but people still see you as who you used to be. They can't forget your failures. They won't let you move beyond your history. They've labeled you and filed you away in a box marked disappointment. I see you in your ordinary life that feels insignificant compared to others' highlight reels. You're not famous. You're not wealthy. You're not exceptionally talented. You're not making headlines. You're just normal. And in a world that celebrates the extraordinary, normal feels forgotten. But here's what I see that you can't see. I see the tears you've cried in secret, every single one collected in my bottle. I see the prayers you've whispered in desperation, every single one heard in my heart. I see the kindness you've shown when no one was watching. Every single act recorded in my book. I see the strength it takes to get up each morning when you feel invisible. I see the courage it requires to keep trying when you feel forgotten. I see the love it demonstrates to keep giving when you feel unappreciated. I see the difference you make that you don't even realize. The smile you gave to a stranger that changed their day. The prayer you prayed for someone that changed their life. The example you set that influenced someone's character. The love you showed that healed someone's heart. I see your value beyond human recognition. I see your worth beyond social validation. I see your significance beyond earthly applause. And I'm about to show you just how unforgettable you are to the one whose opinion matters most. Now let me pull back the veil and show you what I see when I look at you. Let me reveal the divine truth about your significance in my eternal plan. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not an afterthought. You are not insignificant. You are not forgettable. You are a masterpiece. You are a miracle. You are a treasure. You are precious beyond measure. You are unforgettable in every way that matters. Before the foundation of the world, I thought of you. Before time began, I planned for you. Before the stars were hung in space, I designed you. Before the earth was formed, I loved you. You were not created as one of billions of random people. You were created as one unique individual with a specific purpose that only you can fulfill. You were not mass-produced. You were handcrafted. You were not assembled on a factory line. You were lovingly formed in my heart. Listen to what I said through the prophet Jeremiah. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. You were known before you were conceived. You were chosen before you were born. You were loved before you took your first breath. Through Isaiah I declared, "See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." This is not metaphorical language. This is literal truth. Your name, your face, your story, they are permanently etched on my hands. Every time I look at my hands, I see you. Every time I move my hands, I'm reminded of you. You are that close to my heart. Through the psalmist I revealed, "How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand." Do you understand what this means? My thoughts about you are more numerous than every grain of sand on every beach, in every desert, on every shore. I think about you constantly. You are never far from my mind. Jesus said, "Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows." If I notice every sparrow, if I count every hair on your head, how could you possibly think you're forgotten? Throughout Scripture, I consistently chose the forgotten ones to do my greatest work. Not because I couldn't find anyone else, but because the forgotten ones understand grace in ways that the remembered ones often miss. Look at Joseph, forgotten in prison for years, but I was preparing him for a purpose that would save nations. His forgotten years weren't wasted years. They were preparation years. The very experiences that made him feel forgotten were the experiences that qualified him for his destiny. Consider David, the youngest son, forgotten by his own father when the prophet came to anoint a king. But I had already chosen him. While his family forgot him, I remembered him. While they overlooked him, I was preparing him. His forgotten status in his family was actually his preparation for remembered status in history. Think about Moses, forgotten in the wilderness for 40 years, from prince to shepherd, from palace to desert, from significance to obscurity. But those forgotten years were not punishment. They were preparation. The wilderness that felt like exile was actually training ground for the greatest deliverance in history. Remember Hannah, forgotten by her husband who favored his other wife, forgotten by society that valued women only for their ability to bear children. But I heard her prayer. I saw her tears. I remembered her when everyone else forgot her. And from her forgotten pain came Samuel, one of the greatest prophets in history. Look at Ruth, a foreign widow, forgotten by her own people, following her mother-in-law to a strange land. But I was orchestrating a love story. Her forgotten status in Moab became her remembered status in Bethlehem. Her obscurity became her legacy. Her forgotten pain became her remembered joy. Consider Esther, an orphan, forgotten by her parents, raised by her cousin, but I was positioning her for such a time as this. Her forgotten childhood was preparation for her remembered courage. Her obscure beginning led to her significant ending. Think about Mary, a teenage girl from a forgotten town called Nazareth. Can anything good come from Nazareth? They asked. But I chose her to be the mother of the Messiah. Her forgotten status in the world became her remembered status in eternity. Look at the disciples, forgotten fishermen, forgotten tax collectors, forgotten ordinary men. But I chose them to turn the world upside down. Their forgotten status qualified them for unforgettable impact. Do you see the pattern? I specialize in the forgotten. I delight in the overlooked. I choose the invisible to make my power visible. I select the insignificant to accomplish the significant. I pick the forgotten to be forever remembered. But here's what I want you to understand. You're not forgotten because you're not important. You're forgotten by the world because the world doesn't recognize true value. The world celebrates the wrong things. The world remembers the wrong people. The world notices the wrong qualities. The world remembers the proud. I remember the humble. The world notices the loud. I notice the quiet. The world celebrates the successful. I celebrate the faithful. The world values the beautiful. I value the broken. The world honors the strong. I honor the surrendered. Your invisibility to the world is not evidence of your insignificance to me. It's evidence of your significance to me. The things that make you feel forgotten by people are the very things that make you unforgettable to me. Your struggles, your pain, your ordinary life, your hidden service, your quiet faithfulness, your invisible love. These are the things that catch my attention. These are the things that move my heart. These are the things that matter in eternity. You see, I'm not impressed by what impresses people. I'm not moved by what moves crowds. I'm not attracted to what attracts attention. I'm drawn to the heart. I'm focused on the soul. I'm interested in the spirit and your heart, your soul, your spirit. They are beautiful to me. They are precious to me. They are unforgettable to me. Let me reveal to you 7 divine truths about your unforgettable significance. First truth, you are uniquely designed for irreplaceable purpose. There has never been another you in all of history. There will never be another you. in all of eternity. You are not a duplicate. You are not a copy. You are not a version of someone else. You are an original masterpiece. Your fingerprints are unique. Your DNA is unique. Your voice is unique. Your perspective is unique. Your experiences are unique. Your combination of gifts, talents, and abilities is unique. Everything about you is one of a kind. But it's not just your physical uniqueness that makes you special. It's your purpose uniqueness. There are things that only you can do. There are people that only you can reach. There are problems that only you can solve. There are contributions that only you can make. The world needs what you have to offer, not what someone else has to offer, not what you think you should have to offer, what you actually have to offer. Your unique perspective, your unique gifts, your unique story, your unique heart. You weren't created to be a better version of someone else. You were created to be the best version of yourself. You were not designed to fulfill someone else's purpose. You were designed to fulfill your own purpose. This is why comparison is so destructive. When you compare yourself to others, you're comparing your inside to their outside. You're comparing your rough draft to their final product. You're comparing your beginning to their middle. You're comparing your struggle to their success. But comparison is not just destructive, it's pointless, because you're not supposed to be like them. You're supposed to be like you. You're not supposed to do what they do. You're supposed to do what you do. You're not supposed to fulfill their purpose. You're supposed to fulfill your purpose. Your uniqueness is not an accident. It's intentional. It's not a mistake. It's a masterpiece. It's not a flaw. It's a feature. It's not something to hide. It's something to celebrate. Stop trying to be someone else. Start being yourself. Stop trying to fit in. Start standing out. Stop trying to blend in. Start being bold. Stop apologizing for who you are. Start celebrating who you are. Second truth, your hidden years are preparation years. Every season of feeling forgotten, every period of being overlooked, every time of remaining invisible, these are not wasted years. These are preparation years. Joseph spent 13 years in obscurity before his moment of revelation. Moses spent 40 years in the wilderness before his burning bush encounter. David spent years running from Saul before he became king. Jesus spent 30 years in Nazareth before his public ministry. Your hidden years aren't a punishment. They are preparation. Your forgotten seasons are not abandonment. They are training. Your invisible moments are not insignificance. They're development. During these hidden years, I'm developing your character. I'm deepening your faith. I'm strengthening your resolve. I'm preparing your heart. I'm building your capacity. I'm expanding your understanding. The very experiences that make you feel forgotten are the experiences that are preparing you for your future. The struggles that make you feel invisible are the struggles that are making you strong. The challenges that make you feel overlooked are the challenges that are developing your character. You can't skip the preparation phase. You can't shortcut the development process. You can't rush the character building. You can't accelerate the heart preparation. These things take time. They require seasons. They need process. But here's what I want you to know. Nothing is wasted in your preparation. Every tear has purpose. Every struggle has meaning. Every challenge has value. Every difficulty has benefit. Every setback has setup potential. The rejection you've experienced is preparing you to accept others who feel rejected. The loneliness you felt is preparing you to comfort others who feel alone. The invisibility you've endured is preparing you to see others who feel unseen. The pain you've carried is preparing you to heal others who are hurting. Your preparation is not just for your benefit. It's for the benefit of everyone you'll serve. It's for the sake of everyone you'll help. It's for the purpose of everyone you'll impact. Don't despise your hidden years. Embrace them. Don't resent your preparation season. Receive it. Don't waste your forgotten moments. Use them. Don't miss your invisible opportunities. Maximize them. Third truth, your small acts create big impact. You think your life doesn't matter because you're not doing big things. But I want you to know that small acts of love create big waves of impact. Small acts of kindness generate big circles of influence. Small acts of faithfulness produce big results of significance. Mother Teresa said, "We cannot do great things on this earth, only small things with great love." But she was wrong about one thing. Small things done with great love are great things. Small acts of love are not small at all. They're enormous in their impact. The cup of cold water you give to someone thirsty, it matters. The encouraging word you speak to someone discouraged, it matters. The prayer you pray for someone struggling, it matters. The smile you share with someone sad, it matters. The hug you give to someone lonely, it matters. You don't see the full impact of your small acts because impact often happens in ways you can't see. The person you encourage goes home and encourages their family. The person you helped finds the strength to help someone else. The person you loved learns to love themselves. The person you prayed for experiences breakthrough. Your small acts create ripple effects that extend far beyond your ability to see. They create chain reactions that continue long after you've forgotten about them. They plant seeds that grow into forests. They light candles that light other candles. They start movements that change the world. In my kingdom, small is big. Hidden is significant. Invisible is valuable. Unknown is important. Forgotten is remembered. Overlooked is noticed. The widow who gave 2 mites, she's remembered forever. The boy who shared his lunch, he's part of the miracle. The woman who anointed my feet, her story is told wherever the gospel is preached. The thief on the cross, he's in paradise. None of these people were famous. None of them were wealthy. None of them were powerful. But all of them mattered. All of them made a difference. All of them are remembered. Your small acts matter more than you know. Your hidden service has more impact than you realize. Your invisible love creates more change than you can see. Your forgotten faithfulness produces more fruit than you can imagine. Fourth truth, your pain has purpose. The pain that makes you feel forgotten, the struggles that make you feel invisible, the challenges that make you feel overlooked, they are not meaningless. They have purpose, they have value, they have significance. Your pain is not punishment, it's preparation. Your struggles are not condemnation, they're construction. Your challenges are not abandonment, they're development. I don't cause your pain, but I use your pain. I don't create your struggles, but I redeem your struggles. I don't send your challenges, but I transform your challenges. The pain you've experienced has given you compassion for others in pain. The struggles you've endured have given you strength to help others struggle. The challenges you've faced have given you wisdom to guide others through challenges. Your pain has prepared you to be a wounded healer. Your struggles have qualified you to be a struggling helper. Your challenges have equipped you to be a challenged encourager. Without your pain, you wouldn't understand others' pain. Without your struggles, you wouldn't relate to others' struggles. Without your challenges, you wouldn't connect with others' challenges. Your pain is not your enemy. It's your teacher. Your struggles are not your curse. They're your classroom. Your challenges are not your punishment. They're your preparation. The very experiences that made you feel most forgotten are the experiences that will make you most effective in helping others who feel forgotten. The very pain that made you feel most invisible is the pain that will make you most visible to others who feel invisible. Your pain has purpose. Your struggles have meaning. Your challenges have value. Nothing you've experienced has been wasted. Everything you've endured has been preparation. Fifth truth, your faithfulness in small things qualifies you for big things. You feel forgotten because you're not doing big things. But I want you to know that faithfulness in small things is what qualifies you for big things. Responsibility in little things is what prepares you for much things. Stewardship of small opportunities is what opens big opportunities. Jesus said, "Whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much." The key word is faithful, not successful, not recognized, not applauded, faithful. Your faithfulness in your small sphere of influence is preparing you for a larger sphere of influence. Your faithfulness in your hidden service is preparing you for visible service. Your faithfulness in your invisible moments is preparing you for significant moments. But here's what you need to understand. Big things are just small things multiplied. Significant impact is just small impact accumulated. Great influence is just small influence expanded. The person who is faithful in small things, who serves with excellence in small roles, who loves with consistency in small relationships, who gives with generosity in small amounts, they're the ones I trust with big things. You don't get promoted to faithfulness. You get promoted because of faithfulness. You don't advance to responsibility. You advance because of responsibility. You don't graduate to stewardship. You graduate because of stewardship. Your current faithfulness is your future qualification. Your present responsibility is your coming opportunity. Your today's stewardship is your tomorrow's promotion. Don't despise small beginnings. Don't minimize small opportunities. Don't overlook small responsibilities. Don't dismiss small acts of service. They're not small at all. They're preparation for something big. Sixth, truth. Your story is still being written. You feel forgotten because you think your story is over. But I want you to know that your story is still being written. Your best chapters may still be ahead of you. Your greatest impact may still be in your future. Abraham was 75 when I called him to leave his homeland. Moses was 80 when I called him to deliver Israel. Sarah was 90 when she gave birth to Isaac. Caleb was 85 when he claimed his mountain. Anna was 84 when she recognized the toe. Messiah, your age doesn't disqualify you. Your past doesn't eliminate you. Your mistakes don't cancel you. Your failures don't finish you. Your forgotten seasons don't conclude you. As long as you're breathing, I'm writing. As long as your heart is beating, your story is continuing. As long as you're alive, your impact is expanding. As long as you exist, your purpose is unfolding. Some of the greatest stories in history had their most significant chapters written in the later years. Some of the most impactful people didn't find their calling until their second half of life. Some of the most remembered individuals were forgotten for most of their lives. Your story is not over. Your impact is not finished. Your purpose is not complete. Your significance is not concluded. Your influence is not ended. I'm still writing your story. I'm still developing your character. I'm still expanding your influence. I'm still increasing your impact. I'm still fulfilling your purpose. The chapters that feel like endings are actually transitions. The seasons that feel like conclusions are actually preparations. The moments that feel like finales are actually intermissions. Your story is still being written, and the best is yet to come. Seventh truth: your value is not determined by human recognition. You feel forgotten because you're looking for validation in the wrong places. You're seeking recognition from people who can't see your true value. You're wanting appreciation from those who don't understand your real worth. Your value is not determined by human recognition. Your worth is not measured by social validation. Your significance is not calculated by earthly applause. Your importance is not evaluated by worldly standards. Your value is determined by divine love. Your worth is measured by heavenly standards. Your significance is calculated by eternal impact. Your importance is evaluated by kingdom principles. I don't love you because you're valuable. You're valuable because I love you. I don't choose you because you're worthy. You're worthy because I choose you. I don't remember you because you're memorable. You're memorable because I remember you. Your value is not performance-based. It's not achievement-dependent. It's not recognition-reliant. It's not applause-contingent. Your value is love-based. It's grace-dependent. It's mercy-reliant. It's favor-contingent. You are valuable because I made you. You are precious because I chose you. You are significant because I love you. You are important because I say you are. Stop looking for your value in human recognition. Start finding your value in divine love. Stop seeking your worth in social validation. Start discovering your worth in heavenly acceptance. Stop searching for your significance in earthly applause. Start realizing your significance in eternal impact. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not insignificant. You are not unimportant. You are not worthless. You are remembered. You are seen. You are significant. You are important. You are valuable. Not because people say so, but because I say so. And my opinion is the only one that truly matters. Now let me give you 5 practical steps to live in the truth of your unforgettable significance. Step 1. Create a divine recognition journal. Every day for the next 30 days, write down 3 things. Something you did that mattered even if no one noticed. Something you experienced that showed my love for you. Something you observed that reminded you of your value. This practice will train your eyes to see what really matters. It will help you recognize divine recognition even when human recognition is absent. It will remind you that significance is not about being seen by many, but about being faithful in what you're given. Start each entry with, "God, today I noticed." Then write about the small ways you made a difference, the quiet moments you experienced your worth, the subtle signs of your significance, the gentle reminders of your value. This journal will become a treasure trove of evidence that you are not forgotten. It will be a collection of proof that your life matters. It will be a record of your real impact. It will be a testimony to your true significance. At the end of 30 days, read through your entire journal. Notice the patterns, celebrate the impact, acknowledge the significance. Thank me for the recognition that matters most. Step 2. Practice the ministry of noticing. Since you know what it feels like to be overlooked, become someone who notices others. Since you understand the pain of being forgotten, become someone who remembers others. Since you've experienced invisibility, become someone who sees others. Look for the overlooked person in every room you enter. Find the forgotten individual in every group you join. Identify the invisible soul in every gathering you attend. Then, intentionally notice them, remember them, see them, learn their name, ask about their story, listen to their heart, acknowledge their presence, appreciate their contribution, celebrate their uniqueness, make them feel seen, make them feel remembered, make them feel valued. This practice will do 2 things. First, it will heal your own wound of feeling forgotten by helping others with the same wound. Second, it will open your eyes to see how much you actually matter to the people you notice. Keep a noticing journal where you record the people you've intentionally noticed each day. Write their names, note their responses, document their stories, celebrate their uniqueness. Thank me for the privilege of seeing them. Step 3. Develop your unique contribution. Instead of trying to be like everyone else, focus on developing what makes you unique. Instead of competing with others, concentrate on contributing what only you can contribute. Instead of comparing yourself to others, commit to being the best version of yourself. Make a list of your unique qualities. What perspective do you have that others don't? What experiences have you had that others haven't? What gifts do you possess that others lack? What passion do you carry that others don't share? What wisdom have you gained that others need? Then ask yourself, how can I use these unique qualities to serve others? How can I share this perspective to help others see differently? How can I use these experiences to guide others through similar challenges? How can I employ these gifts to meet others' needs? How can I channel this passion to inspire others? How can I apply this wisdom to benefit others? Start small. Use your unique qualities in small ways. Share your perspective in small conversations. Apply your experiences in small situations. Employ your gifts in small services. Channel your passion in small projects. Apply your wisdom in small decisions. As you develop your unique contribution, you'll discover that you're not forgotten because you're not like everyone else. You're remembered because you're uniquely you. You're not invisible because you're different. You're visible because you're distinctive. Step 4. Establish regular reminder rituals. Create daily, weekly, and monthly rituals that remind you of your unforgettable significance. These rituals will counteract the lies that tell you you're forgotten and reinforce the truth that you're remembered. Daily ritual. Each morning, before you check your phone or start your day, spend 5 minutes reading scripture verses about your value. Verses like Psalm 139:17-18, Isaiah 49:16, Jeremiah 1:55, Matthew 10:29-31. Read them out loud. Personalize them. Let them sink into your heart. Weekly ritual every Sunday. Write yourself a letter from my perspective. Write about how I see you, how I value you, how I remember you, how I love you. Write about your significance, your purpose, your impact, your worth. Read this letter whenever you feel forgotten. Monthly ritual. Once a month, celebrate your life, not your achievements, not your successes, not your recognition, your life, your existence, your being, your presence. Do something that brings you joy, something that makes you smile, something that reminds you that you're glad to be alive. These rituals will create a rhythm of remembrance in your life. They will establish a pattern of recognition that doesn't depend on others. They will build a foundation of significance that can't be shaken by human forgetfulness. Step 5. Invest in eternal impact. Focus your energy on activities that have eternal significance rather than temporal recognition. Invest your time in relationships that matter for eternity rather than achievements that matter for a moment. Pour your heart into service that impacts souls rather than success that impresses people. Identify 3 ways you can invest in eternal impact. First, find someone to mentor. Share your wisdom, guide their growth, invest in their development. Your impact on their life will outlast any earthly recognition. Second, find a cause to champion, something that matters beyond your lifetime, something that will continue after you're gone, something that makes a difference in eternity. Pour your passion into this cause. Third, find a way to serve that uses your unique gifts, something that only you can do, in the way you can do it, something that maximizes your distinctiveness, something that leverages your uniqueness for eternal impact. As you invest in eternal impact, you will discover that temporal recognition becomes less important. As you focus on eternal significance, earthly applause becomes less necessary. As you pursue eternal rewards, human acknowledgement becomes less critical. Your life will have meaning that transcends human memory. Your impact will have significance that outlasts human recognition. Your influence will have value that exceeds human appreciation. Now let's seal these truths in your heart through prayer. Close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. That heartbeat is proof that your story is still being written. That rhythm is evidence that your purpose is still unfolding. Repeat these words with me, making them your own declaration. Heavenly Father, I come to you feeling forgotten by the world, but I choose to remember that I am unforgettable to you. I acknowledge that my worth is not determined by human recognition. I accept that my value comes from your love, not others' approval. I believe that I am uniquely designed for irreplaceable purpose. I trust that my hidden years are preparation years. I know that my small acts create big impact. I understand that my pain has purpose. I recognize that my faithfulness in small things qualifies me for big things. I believe that my story is still being written. I accept that my value is not determined by human recognition. I am not forgotten. I am remembered by you. I am not invisible. I am seen by you. I am not insignificant. I am significant to you. I am not worthless. I am precious to you. I am not overlooked. I am noticed by you. I am not ignored. I am heard by you. I am not abandoned. I am held by you. I am not alone. I am with you. My name is engraved on your palms. My face is always before you. My voice is always in your ears. My heart is always in your thoughts. I am unforgettable to the one who matters most. I am remembered by the one whose opinion counts forever. I am significant to the one who determines true value. I will look for my worth in human recognition. I will find my value in divine love. I will not seek my significance in earthly applause. I will discover my importance in eternal impact. I will not measure my worth by others' attention. I will know my value by your affection. For I am loved. I am chosen. I'm remembered. I am unforgettable. In Jesus' name, Amen. Now receive this blessing over your forgotten heart. May the God who never forgets visit your memory with divine remembrance. May every forgotten moment be filled with the knowledge of your significance. May every overlooked day be blessed with the awareness of your value. May every invisible act be seen by the eyes that matter most. May every unnoticed service be recorded in the book that counts forever. May every unappreciated effort be celebrated in the place that never forgets. You are remembered. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. You are unforgettable to the one who matters most. My precious, unforgettable child, we've journeyed together through your feelings of being forgotten today. We've acknowledged the pain without shame. We've discovered divine perspective on human oversight. We've learned that your significance is not determined by human recognition, but by divine love. But this conversation is not ending. It's beginning. Beginning a new way of seeing yourself. Beginning a new understanding of your worth. Beginning a new confidence in your significance. Beginning a new assurance of your value. Tomorrow, you'll wake up to a world that may still overlook you. People may still forget your name. Your contributions may still go unnoticed. Your efforts may still be unappreciated. But you'll wake up knowing something that changes everything. You are unforgettable to me. Your name is written in my book of life. Your face is engraved on my palms. Your voice is music to my ears. Your heart is precious to me. Your life is significant to me. Your story is important to me. When the world forgets you, I remember you. When people overlook you, I see you. When others ignore you, I notice you. When everyone else is too busy, I have time for you. When no one else cares, I care deeply. You are not a number to me. You are not a statistic to me. You are not a case to me. You are not a problem to me. You are my beloved child. You are my precious treasure. You are my unforgettable masterpiece. Some days you'll still feel forgotten. Some moments you'll still feel invisible. Some seasons you'll still feel overlooked. When those times come, remember today. Remember that feeling forgotten by people doesn't mean being forgotten by me. Remember that being overlooked by the world doesn't mean being overlooked by heaven. Your significance is not up for vote. Your value is not subject to opinion. Your worth is not determined by consensus. Your importance is not decided by committee. These things are established by me, and what I establish cannot be shaken. Years from now, you'll look back on this season of feeling forgotten with gratitude, not because the pain wasn't real, but because it led you to a recognition that matters more than all human recognition combined. Not because being overlooked was pleasant, but because it opened your eyes to being seen by the one whose sight matters most. But you don't have to wait years to experience this recognition. It's available right now, in this moment, in your forgotten state, in your overlooked condition, in your invisible situation. My recognition is already yours. My remembrance is already active. My love is already present. You are not forgotten. You never were. You never will be. I see you. I know you. I love you. I remember you. I value you. I treasure you. And I always will. Come back tomorrow. I have more to show you about your unforgettable significance. Until then, rest in this truth. You are engraved on my palms. You are written in my heart. You are remembered in my thoughts. You are unforgettable in my love. And that makes you unforgettable, period. Go in peace, beloved. Go in confidence. Go in the assurance that you are seen, known, loved, and remembered by the one whose opinion matters most. I love you. I see you. I remember you. I treasure you. And I always will.